concept, Internet finance. Internet finance is finance with a more efficient, risk trading model. The essence of finance has never changed, but there are more and more people who are arrogant enough to think they can ignore the essence. Case you have been working in a traditional financial institution for a long time and want to start a business. But what should you do? Recently, a term was popular, Internet finance, but now it's not popular anymore, and another term is popular, technology finance. However, these all sound unreliable. What should I choose as the starting point, and how should I start a business? You should first find your magic weapon, which is a more efficient, risk trading model, and use it as your core competitiveness to go west all the way. Otherwise, don't start a business. Application more effective. Risk control mechanism. Scenario 1. If WeChat wants to do P2P, suppose WeChat also wants to do P2P. How can it do it? Today, I want to borrow 10,000 yuan, willing to give an annualized interest rate of 8%, repay in 10 days, and calculate interest on a daily basis. Who is willing to lend me money? An annualized interest rate of 8% is at least better than putting it in a bank, but you are very worried. What if I don't repay the money? WeChat said, in this way, let me use the communication rights with the 20 friends I communicate with the most on WeChat as collateral. Do you think it works? 10 days later, for whatever reason, I didn't have time to repay the money. At this time, since I have already authorized it before, WeChat can send a message to the 20 people I communicate with the most on WeChat. Your friend owes someone 10,000 yuan and hasn't paid it back yet. You are his good friend, can you remind him? These 20 people may be my family, my friends, my colleagues, or my business partners, or even my customers. They may think, this guy can't even pay back 10,000 yuan. I was going to do business with him, but I won't anymore. What is credit? This is credit. They are the people I am most afraid of breaking my promise to. Will I collude with these 20 people? If I borrow 100 million yuan, I may have talked to these 20 people half a year ago and told them not to chat with anyone except me. Half a year later, when I get the 100 million yuan, the 21 people disappear collectively. But I borrowed only 10,000 yuan. I won't do that. Every risk has its price. Scenario 2. Car insurance purchased based on mileage in the past. When it was time to renew your car insurance, someone would call you and ask about theft and third-party liability insurance, and within a second, they would calculate the premium. However, for someone like me who flies more than 100 times a year and is not in Shanghai for 200 days, my car is hardly ever driven. Is it reasonable for me to pay the same premium as someone who drives 30 kilometers to work every day? Clearly, the current risk trading model has problems. Now, there is a device called OBD that can be placed in the car to monitor your driving data. With this device, insurance can be sold based on mileage instead of annually. People who drive more should obviously pay more. If my car hasn't been driven for a year, I should only pay for parking, and not a single penny for insurance. This is interesting, but how much should be paid per kilometer? It should be based on your driving habits. People with good driving habits should pay less, while those with poor driving habits, such as turning right while signaling left at an intersection, should pay more. By purchasing insurance based on mileage and pricing based on driving habits, whether you call it Internet finance, technology finance, or any other new finance, you are actually using a more efficient, risk trading model based on data to buy my driving risk. As a result, I save money and you make more money. Summary: the essence of finance. The essence of finance is risk trading. True Internet finance, technology finance, or any other new finance should be based on a more efficient, risk trading model. Otherwise, no matter what it is called, it is a dead end.